What's up, Mystics, and welcome back to my channel, Mystic by Nature. I'm B, and this is going to be the February 2019 reading for Aquarius. All right, y'all, so I know that I'm behind with the readings, but I'm going to make sure that they all get up by February 1st. I apologize. Life happens. Y'all know how it go. So, first of all, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and make sure that you support the channel. If you would like to book your own reading, all of the information will be down in the description box. Also, what else did I want to tell y'all? It was something else I wanted to say, but I can't even remember what it was. Mind getting bad. I can't remember what it was. But either way it goes, this is going to be the February reading for Aquarius. Now, this reading is all about love for you Aquariuses out there, because February is the month of Valentine's Day and everybody's all in love or wants to be. So we going to see what's going on with y'all love life. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the first things that came up through spirit, just through meditation, was some messages about, In Vogue, Hold On to Your Love, like that song. I also heard, take your time. And then I heard this message of, stop thinking about the past, like allow yourself to make new memories. So I don't know what's going on with you Aquariuses out there. We're going to figure it out, but I mean, it's definitely some energy coming through of like, moving forward towards the future, but like taking it slow still. So let's just kind of see how this is diving in or like happening in you all's life. So for these readings, I'm using the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. I love this deck. And then I'm doing an oracle card from the Work Your Light oracle deck. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So overall energy, Aquarius. Ooh, the Five of Swords. Okay. So I feel like somebody is being selfish. Anytime I see the Five of Swords in this particular deck, it's not depicted the way that it normally is, but it's somebody trying to sneak off with like all the swords for the most part, or they're leaving people behind, just kind of like laying there. It's to me, it's definitely a card of being very consumed in what you have going on, being in your head a whole lot, and definitely not thinking about the greater good. It's very much so that energy of like dog eat dog world. So what is the success for you Aquarius? Okay, so the success is the Two of Cups. So now I'm confused because it's like, I feel like you have somebody in your life who you're entertaining, but I feel like you all are being like very self-centered in your approach with each other. Like, I don't know. This feels very much so like you all are doing your own thing. Like you all are doing your own thing, but also doing something together. Like you're together, but this is weird. Let's clarify this. What is going on here? I heard you all are together, but you're not focused on each other. Like y'all are like doing some weird like relationship type shit, but y'all aren't actually in a relationship. And see, this don't even make sense either. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles and then the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit, what is going on with this? Okay, so I'm hearing that you all need to take your time and not try to rush this new relationship. Whatever this energy is, like you all definitely have like a new potential love interest in your life, but it's like you need to consider the other person's feelings before you go about just trying to plan out how you want everything to go. Like I kind of feel like you need to give up control in the situation, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and you need to just let shit play out because you don't want to end up hurting anybody and you don't want to end up leaving anybody out to dry, or just being very like focused on how you feel or what you want and not consumed with what the other person may want. And that's what I mean by the whole like making sure that you're staying grounded. Like don't rush this. Whatever this relationship is, it feels relatively new, but don't rush this. Like don't rush it and get out of your head. Like allow shit to just kind of play out how it will. Like hold on to your love. Like take some time, sis. Like don't go forward full speed with this person. I don't feel like you all are there yet. Like you're trying to control the situation. You're trying to make the cards fall where you want them to fall. And you need to kind of slow down because it's going to end up pushing you all apart as opposed to pushing you all together. It just seems like you're not concerned with what the other person may want. You're just very focused on you. And I think that's what Spirit means when they say, let go of the past, make new memories. I know you might be used to running your relationship a certain type of way. You might be used to having things go a certain type of way in your relationships, but Spirit is telling you to kind of like let go of that and just be open to this new journey, whatever it holds. Like don't second guess it. Don't, Don't get in your head about it. Just allow the cards to fall where they may on their own without you pressing the issue. The challenge here in love. So we have the reverse King of Wands. So I feel like you all are either dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sag, or you all are dealing with somebody who you feel like is not able to see things all the way through. And this makes perfect sense because I feel like the big issue here, like I'm saying, is that you all have a vision of how you want stuff to look. And because that person is not fitting into your equation, you're kind of like, okay, well, I don't know what's going to happen with this relationship. Like, it just kind of feels like you all are rushing things for the sake of your greater good as opposed to the greater good of the relationship. And so that makes you look at your partner as if they're someone who can't see towards the future. Like they're someone who's always stuck in the now, but that's not the case. Your partner is not in a rush. Your partner is trying to have a new beginning, like you should be doing. You know, your partner is trying to do things differently. Your partner is trying to take things slow. It feels like your partner is trying to enjoy this time of just being in the, you know, getting to know each other stage. And that doesn't necessarily mean that there's somebody who is always focused on the now and that they don't plan for the future. That just means that they're the type of person that is just taking their damn time because there's no reason to rush into a relationship, you know? So if it's not a person who you deem as, you know, not being a visionary or not being able to see things, you know, long term, it's a Aries, Leo, Sag who is crazy. I mean, a reverse King of Wands to me screams crazy, like tyrant, somebody that's a little bossy. And maybe that is the person who is, you know, embodying this Five of Swords energy. So some of you Aquariuses, I feel like it's two groups of you. Some of you Aquariuses are kind of like the more dominant one in the relationship. You know how you want things to go. You know how you want them to look. And if people can't get in line, then, you know, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? But you need to slow your roll and you need to allow shit to just happen how it needs to. And you need to just chill. The other group of you could be dealing with this Aries, Leo, Sag, or this person who's kind of like controlling, bossy, and you feel like there's a potential, you know, connection there, but it just feels like this person is kind of rubbing you the wrong way. And I think that this person also, to you, is very selfish. So it's two groups of you, wherever it applies. And I, like I told y'all before, it says it down in my description box. If it don't apply, let it fly. So many of y'all will gravitate towards this video for whatever reason. So do not fret if this does not resonate with you. It just wasn't meant for you, you know. Okay, so the outcome. Five of Wands. Okay, so listen. For either one of y'all Aquariuses, whichever group you fall in, is going to result in conflict. So the Five of Wands speaks to conflict. Wands going every which way. Everybody is getting on each other's nerve. It's going to end up bad. And you have two fives, and 5 is the number for change. So you have to make a change here, Aquarius. You have to shift some type of perspective. You have to do something different because it's definitely showing and coming forward that for you all that are trying to rush into everything and trying to make shit go the way you want it to go, it's going to end up going left because you're going to push the person away. For you all that are in this relationship with somebody who's coming off as a bit controlling, you're going to eventually get tired of that shit and then you all are going to bump heads for real. So either way it goes, something needs to be addressed in the relationship because it just feels like you all are kind of disconnected. I mean, you have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, so there's definitely some type of romantic connection there, but it just kind of feels like you all are just not on the same page about what you all want. And that's where you all need to get clear at. And you need to figure out, you know, how you all want to move forward in this relationship with each other. But just make sure that you all are doing it for the greater good of the relationship. Make sure that you all are not being selfish. You know, like this Five of Swords, this Five of Wands, like a lot of cards here, this Four of Pentacles, a lot of these cards here are screaming to me like you all kind of have some control issues on both parts. You all want things to go a certain way and you're very particular about things. And I know that you Aquariuses can be like that, but you need to take your time and just really make the best decision for the greater good of the relationship. So another card flew out while I was shuffling. It is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so this Ten of Wands also kind of piggybacks off of this Five of Wands. It seems like if you all don't come to some type of resolution, I feel like this relationship will eventually become a burden to you all. I mean, you can get through it, but it would take a lot of hard work if you all don't just address the shit now while it's still fresh. Because I definitely feel like this relationship that's coming through is kind of lighthearted right now. I mean, it could be with the ex who you all are trying to get back into dating, or it could be with with a completely new person, but it seems very lighthearted right now. Like you all are not into anything very serious, but it feels like some of you all want to make it serious, but you need to slow down and just take your time. And you just need to make sure that y'all nip this shit in the bud before it does blow up and become all of these wands on your back, as opposed to just addressing it right now when it's only 5 wands. I mean, that's the simplest way to put it. So for the Oracle deck, I posed the question, what does Aquarius need to remember in reference to love? And we got, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. I believe Scorpio got this card. And then we also have wait, postpone, pause, say no. Listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, spirit don't lie. I kept hearing, hold on, wait, take your time. You all need to just very much slow down and stop overthinking this whole process. Whether you end up with this person long term or you all are just dating right now, spirit is really cautioning you to just relax, take it slow, take a breather, smell the roses. It's no rush. It is no rush, Aquarius. It is no rush. It's no rush at all. Just take your time and enjoy the situation for what it is. If the relationship does not work out, that is perfectly fine. I also feel like if some of you are questioning whether or not the relationship will work out, this could be your answer. Flat out no. Yeah, you all have to do what's best for you and what's best for the greater good of both people involved. And, if you all can't get on one page, then split, do what you need to do. But if you all are willing to work it out, then you just need to slow down, Aquarius, and take your time, girl. It ain't no rush. It ain't no rush. If that person is for you, they'll be there. And it feels like, like I said, the connection is there. So there's no reason to feel like the person doesn't feel the same. So just calm down. Everything is perfectly fine. Just make sure that you take your time. And most importantly, just be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that this message resonates with you all. I thank you all so much for tuning into my videos. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. Follow me on Instagram at Mystic by Nature. And if you would like to book your own personal reading, all of the information is down in the description box. And until next time, I'm out.